What's going on, guys? Bob Buskirk here at ThinkComputers, and today we have a new gaming mouse from MSI. It is their Interceptor DS200, so let's go ahead and take a look. So taking a look at the packaging here, you can see that it is open on the front, so you can actually get a look at the mouse before you go ahead and buy it. And there are some of the main features listed: 8200 DPI, 9 programmable buttons, DPI switch, 16 million multicolor, and some other stuff on the sides here. If we go around to the back, it has a full overview of the mouse, going over some of those main features, and it lists all your specifications. So again, if you are at the store, you get a good idea of what this mouse is all about. Now I'm going to try to get inside here, hopefully. Sometimes these can be tricky, but we should be able to get in here pretty easily and see what we have here. So it all comes out pretty easily, and we'll try to get it all out. We have the mouse, these should be the weights, and then everything. So I'm gonna move all of this stuff out of the way here and throw it all over, and we can take a look at everything. So of course, you have the mouse, and you have this little weight system here. And inside the weights, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2.4 gram weights. So with a lot of gaming mice, depending on the type of game you're playing or the feel that you want to change the weight system on the mouse. So you have that available, and all of the weights are nicely in here, and you can go ahead and of course swap them out. And then we have a mini CD, which I haven't seen in a while, to be honest. It looks like we have some mouse feet here as well. So we have, looks like our user's guide. I'll take a look at it real quick. Well, yeah, this basically shows you, it's nice too, it's in color and everything. It will show you how to get everything set up and all of that. I know we have some glare on the screen, but yeah, it shows you how to get everything set up, install software, all of that. We have 2 sets of mouse feet here for the bottom. And then we actually have a mini CD that has, it should have the driver and software on here, I believe. Probably just the software, it should be plug and play. Don't use this CD if you don't have to. Go to the website. There's probably a newer version than what comes on the CD. A lot of gaming mice these days don't even come with these CDs because it's just easier to download it online. So go ahead and do that. And now we'll take a look at the mouse itself. So I'm going to get it out here and kind of get a feel for it real quick. So the first thing I notice when I'm touching the mouse, and I'm sure you guys will be able to see, is this has this anti-stick coating, or this, anti-slip coating on it. It feels really well. It's one of those mice that, when you feel it, if you're gonna be gaming for a while on this, where you have your fingers, it's not gonna get, if it does get sweaty, you're still gonna have that grip that you want. And that's a big thing when it comes to gaming, especially if you're gaming for a long time. You don't want that weird feeling when your hand starts to slip because you're playing for so long. So it does have the anti-slip coating on it. Now I'm gonna go over the mouse just in general here. So if we take a look at the front, we do have our left and right mouse buttons here. And then we have our scroll wheel in the middle. And then we have an up and down button. I believe this is DPI on the fly switch right here. So you'll have both of those. And then you have a smaller button up here, which is a programmable button. It's the red button that you can see right there. And then we do have the MSI Dragon logo, which will light up during operation. I believe that is RGB, so you can pretty much pick any color that you want. Moving over to the main side, one thing about the main side, which I'm going to try to show you here, is it does have a thumb rest. So my thumb actually fits in there. You guys can see that. So my thumb will rest right there. So also you have some lighting effects right here. So this is a little LED strip that will light up. And then you have 3 more programmable buttons here. So you can program all 3 of these, and they are the red buttons. Now on the opposite side, there is no buttons or anything like that. You have another LED strip, and then you have a pinky rest on this side. So again, if I'm doing this correctly, Or you could even put your other, not just a pinky if you didn't want to. For me, it feels much more comfortable to put this finger here. So you would have that. So your ring finger actually goes on that side, and it fits pretty well, as you can see. Nice and comfortable there. So you have that. And one thing, I'm not sure if it's plastic. I guess it is plastic, but the actual base of this feels kind of heavy, which I like. I think it is plastic. Yeah, it is plastic, but they make it look metal, but it feels kind of heavy duty, which is kind of nice to see. On the bottom, we do have our sensor. This is a laser sensor. This is an 8200 DPI laser sensor in there. We have a little button here, and I'm not sure if this is a reset button or what. Not exactly sure, but there is a button on here. And then we have our section for our weights, which should be able to open up, maybe. Sometimes these can be difficult to get open here. There it goes. So all it is a little thing here, and then the weights that we have go in here, which I will go ahead and show you, or try to show you without messing it up on camera. So we have our little weights, and this is what the weights actually look like. Kind of hard to see. But they're just little weights that go in. Let's just put in 4, say. 1, 2. It's like loading a gun, sort of. So actually, we'll just put in 3, just to, so this video isn't super long. So we have our 3 weights installed, and we should be able to put this right back in. And of course, try to lock it here. There we go. So I have it locked, and now the mouse is a little bit heavier. Again, you can install all the weights. You can install like 3, like I said, just makes it that much easier. Also on the bottom, we have the mouse feet. So we have 2 large mouse feet. And of course, what those do is help you glide across your mouse surface. It just makes it easier. And we have the 2 replacement ones that do come with the mouse. So again, you know, MSI is making this to last. They make it gonna last a long time. So if these do wear out, you can go ahead and get, you know, you have those 2 ones right there, so you can go ahead and replace them when needed. Also talking about lasting a long time, the cable that comes with it is rather long, and it is braided. It's heavily braided. What that means is, you know, you're gonna be taking this to LAN parties, at different events, friend's house, or just, you know, using it a lot. And what happens with a lot of the rubber cables is they tear or rip. I'm sure you've seen that before. With a braided cable, you don't have that problem. You're not gonna rip them, you're not gonna tear them. The cable just stays, you know, the way it is. And it is gold plated on the end, which of course we like to see with all gaming devices. And on the front, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see those little arrows, I guess you would call them, yeah, little arrows. Those are actually lights as well, and they will light up RGB, I believe, too, so you have that in there. So that is basically it. Of course, we're gonna be taking this in and we're gonna be gaming with it, you know, playing a lot of games. You know, we're gonna have a follow-up video that's gonna show you the lighting effects and all of that. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Until next time, catch you guys later.